let's take a look at the recent past, from the Industrial Revolution to date. We can clearly see a continuous increase in CO2 and temperature during this time. This suggests that the main cause of the temperature increase is human influence. This can be demonstrated very well in the model. Over to Ute Merkel.
From the perspective of the Earth's climate history, we are currently in a relatively stable period, the Holocene, compared to, for example, the large fluctuations between glacial and interglacial periods. In the last few decades, however, anthropogenic effects due to human impact have become increasingly important. Here we have a curve representing the observed temperature trend from 1860 to date. We clearly see an upward trend in the global mean temperature, with an increase by about 0.8 degrees in the last few decades. The question now is, can we explain this observed temperature trend of the last few decades? For an answer, we take advantage of the options available from climate modeling to understand the observed warming trend. This time we compare results obtained from an entire group of climate models with the observed temperature. In a first step, only natural factors are used as a forcing in the climate models. These natural factors may be volcanic eruptions, solar activity, or naturally occurring greenhouse gas emissions. And if we look at the temperature trend in these model simulations, we can very clearly see that the temperature trend in the models with only naturally occurring forcings is very different from the observed warming trend. Therefore, the models do not reflect the observed warming trend if the models are only driven by natural factors. In the next step, we add the anthropogenic factor to the series of influencing factors in the model. And then it becomes obvious that including the human impact into the list of influencing factors is the key to the solution. The models actually return a warming trend of the appropriate magnitude. And from this, we can deduce that the observed temperature trend can only be reproduced in the climate models by combining natural and anthropogenic factors.